Hello, hello and welcome. My name is Ruth. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Mid Wales, UK. So thank you for joining me today, and going to be using a new patchwork die, new on my desk. So this is going to be fun. Hello everyone who's watching the live who has seen a little sneak peek of this already and then I've had internet issues, so I've had to restart the video. Anyway, everyone watching on the replay as well, thank you so much for joining me. There is no other video, it's now deleted, so there we go. Hi Heather, third time lucky, yeah, absolutely. Hi, who's here? Judy, Georgiana, hello, Susan, Heather, Elizabeth, Bonnie, Shaz, Daphne, Peter, hello, welcome. Hi Judy, French. Oh, sorry, I said hello to you already. I'm back. Hello Martina, lovely to see you. Right, so let's just get on to the desk. It is now working. Well, you can see what I was playing with this afternoon. I haven't actually tidied up. I was doing a little bit of filming. Oh well, never mind. It is what it is. So I bought these dies and I'm very much looking forward to seeing how these work, and thought it would be nice to use this stamped sheet that I did the other day and see how it would work out. Oh, might just do it. Oh no, I think I want that one there. That one there, I think. Right, and then I've also got some of the gorgeous new gingham paper, this one here, and then I realised I do have some of this paper which was retired last year, but I kind of like how it all goes together, so I thought we'd have a wee little play. So I discovered that these dies measure 5 inches across, so or just under. So that's kind of the measurement that I'm going for. If you do that in centimetres, it's about 12.5 centimetres will give you enough room. Actually, I'm going to cut it to 12.5, but yeah, 5 inches if you're an inches person. And you know what, I think I'll probably just put that through my die cutting machine like that. And then this measures, it's just over the 3-inch mark. Oh, all right, I'm just going to cut that down to 3 1/4 then. Oh, just cut that one out at the same time while I'm here. Oh, that's frustrating. Never mind. Never mind. We'll have to work with it. It is the way it is. You know, it's not like I can send it back and get it changed. So. Right, I did get my plates out. Where did I put them? I was actually organised. I had them all ready. Oh yeah. Right. So now I'm hoping. Oh, I'm going to need to cut another lot of this, aren't I? Oh well, let's start with one. Work our way up. Cut that way. Or actually, I want to make sure this is absolutely straight onto the gingham, because otherwise it's going to annoy me. It doesn't matter so much for the dotty one, but I think for the one with the more straighter edges. Okay, right, just going to shift that over to the side. Ooh. Don't usually do this way, but I'm going to pop that in there like that. Now, who was it yesterday? Barb was asking about plates that are warped. And these have warped a little bit, but then they're not too bad. Just move that, I just shifted that by accident. I don't know why I've done this way. I should have just put it in straight from the front, but I must have thought it was a good idea at the time. Ooh, come on. Right, let's check that that's cut through. Oh, it has. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, just going to scoop these pieces off to the side. I think these have cut as well. Ooh. Right. I'm just going to scoop those pieces off there. Right, and I want to cut another panel with this one. And I have another piece of soft succulent, this. And I use Lost Lagoon with this stamping, and it kind of, soft succulent's almost like a finer, lighter version of Lost Lagoon, so it's interchangeable. And this is what I love about Stampin' Up! Colours. You know, you may have got a colour that's retired, but it's certainly more, still usable. So, oh, you can still film, Wendy. Just have me on in the background. Right. Let's scoot those over. Right, we'll play with you in a second. Right, let's get the camera back down. Okay. Right, so now I want to find a colour that would sit really nicely as a background for these. And I'm thinking a little bit of gorgeous grape, perhaps. This piece here. So if I cut this to 5 1/4, by 3 1/4, I think. I'll just check this. Oh no, it's 4 1/2. It's actually 4. Okay, let's be precise. It's 4 5/8 by 3 1/8. Ooh, 4 5/8 by 3 1/8. So I'll cut this to 4 7/8 then instead. It's 3 1/8, so I'm going to cut this to 3 3/8. No, I still managed to get that wrong. Yay. Right, so if you want to see how I stamped this paper, I think was this Friday night's video? I think it was. It was kind of like a bit of a relaxing one, and I remember thinking it wasn't going to turn out right, and then it turned out all right. So what I want to do is I'm going to play with the sunburst one first. So very carefully going to bring it over. I know it's already a little bit broken, but I want to take out every third one. Okay, so 1, 2, 2, 2, there we go. And then I want to do the same to this one. Okay, so we take that one and then take that one Now there's this weird kind of little dot in the middle. Oh, hold on. I'll take that one out. Oop. That one for that one. Yeah, look, there's this weird kind of like little dot. There we go. Which I guess will just come apart. It's a bit like, you know, when you cut into a Terry's chocolate orange, you know, when you take the middle out, it all falls apart. It's kind of a bit like that. Okay, so now Ruth is regretting not putting some sticky stuff onto the back of this, because this would have made my life so much easier. But there we go. You live and learn, as they say. Oh no, I don't want that one. Oh no, I'm confusing myself now. That one goes there. Put that back. It's that one. All right. Do we need that one? No, that one goes there. There's that one I need. There we go. Get in there. And then that one needs to come out. Is everyone following so far? Because I fear that it all may go to pot in a second. That one goes there. That one goes there. Yep, no, that one goes there. Oh, there's a little middle bit. That goes there. Oh, there we go. A magnet might help too. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think they're suitable for both, Martina. I did have a look at our sort of card base and I thought actually they don't look terrible. If you want it to be equal all the way around, I would scoop that up and just maybe trim off, you know, a tiny wee bit. But no, then it's not terrible. It's almost like a midway between the two ratios. Yeah, it's very interesting. So there we go. Keep going, Ruth. It'll all work out. Thank you. All right, so this is going to be fun, trying to stick it all together. So I'll just have a look at this. I'm going to put the bottom ones just for me to check what. You know what may have been more useful is not to cut the base. Just get them stuck down and then trim it afterwards. But anyway, I've done it now. And I've made the mistakes so that you don't have to. So yeah, so if you're a bit worried about not getting this margin correct, I wouldn't bother. I'd just stick this onto a larger piece and then trim it afterwards. Now for easy sticking, the other option is to use the sticky sheets, and that way you'd have immediately sticky backs. But then the only thing about using those is that you don't really have wiggle room. You have to kind of go on and stick it pretty perfectly. So alright, well this bit's quite easy. This is coming together fairly simply. It all matches up nicely. So okay. Does the die have a frame around the edges? No, it doesn't. It just cuts out the pieces. Although I am wondering if one of the decal edge rectangles, if it would fit onto there. But I don't know, I've got a sneaky suspicion, like I just said, that the ratio of the rectangle is in between the two popular card sizes that dominate the earth. The American size and the British one. Or the Australians tend to use the centimetres as well, don't they? But I always get confused as to what Canada uses. Do you have letter size cardstock in Canada, or do you have A4? Now, I'll tell you what, this technique really does make your one-sheet wonders go a long way. Right, so not a little bit off on the old margins there, but we'll have to just give it a little trim. That's all right. Right, I think I'm just going to focus on making these two today. I know I have cut for others, but I think I'm just going to do this because I finished too late last night for Tom and I to finish watching our movie, so I want to go in and watch that with him. That's why I'm going a little bit earlier today. Hi Valerie. Hi Anne. Oh, thank you for sharing out the info, Miss Glenna. So if anyone in the chat is wondering why my admin's posting out bits of information, it's just so that it's easy for you to find things like my email address and so forth. But if you ever need to contact me, you can always leave a comment on here, and the description is where you'll find all the good info. Well, this is fairly therapeutic if you're into puzzles, I guess. Oh no, that's not right. That one goes there, doesn't it? Yep. I was thinking this would be really cool if you wanted to do a rainbow style card. Certainly someone mentioned the word colour wheel yesterday in the live, and I thought, yes, you can do a colour wheel with this because there's 12 sections. So as long as it's divisible by 3, you can do a colour wheel. Oh, that I ended up going a bit too close to the edge on that one. Never mind. Just going to have to be very careful how I trim this down. Oh, I've just thought the other thing you can do is do that. That would create a whole different look, wouldn't it? If you used it that way. Oh, you're watching The Diplomat. Oh, it's good, isn't it? What episode are you up to? Only USA, Myanmar, and Liberia don't have the metric system. Wow. That's interesting. There's Martina. See, she's watching on one device and she's got her computer on. She can do all the good searches. Although I've noticed that the trimmer, the Stampin' Up! Trimmer, does have centimetres in it, whether you're in the USA or the UK. So, I mean, I might just stop giving you all the inches measurements now, because, you know, you can do it in centimetres. Although I do know I have Brit friends who love inches. They love using inches. Okay, I like that. So now I need to just give it a little trim. Now that is very close to the edge, so I'm going to grab out my... Now I know it's not available, but I'm sure some of you do have this, and also you can get similar products on the market. But I'm going to give that a very fine trim, because it is like 1/2 millimetre on the edge. Oh, that one's got less than that. Oops. Oh dear, not doing so well here, if I'm being pedantic. But I suppose if I just remount that onto oh, I just realised I've got to plug my phone in, otherwise I'm going to disappear. I could just remount that onto another piece of gorgeous grape, so you won't really notice the little mistakes there. This one just needs a wee trim. All right. That is cute. Just wondering what else I could use. What new stuff? What if I could cut out a circle and put that in the middle? I'll get those lovely circle dies out. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I'm just going to double check what I mean about the ratio. Okay, no, that does kind of fit. This is the decor edge dies. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Right, let's see if I can find my stitch dies. Who's got them? Who's been borrowing them? I'm sure I used them the other day, but I then may have tidied them back up again. Ooh, the scalloped edge would look nice. Oh, found them. Now, okay, this is what I mean. Look, this is what I would call the more American ratio, because if I put that in the middle, I've got space either left and right. You see that? Whereas with this one, I don't. And that's what I mean about it almost being like the in-between. Very interesting. Right. I kind of want to make the most of that lovely little cluster, but I feel like that's too big for if I cut the flowers out of that, because I'd like a bit of a border. Let me just check what size that actually is, because I've got my 2-inch punch here. Oh, it is 2 inches. I don't have the 2 1/4 one. Okay. Other option is to go slightly smaller. I think that's 1 3/4. What do you think? I wonder if I could use... Sorry, I am faffing around like anything. Trying to figure out what's best for this one. I just think that's a little... Oh, unless I do it... Oh, unless I do the outline out of vellum. Oh, right, I've decided. I've decided what I'm doing, everybody. Okay, so I just need this to be big enough to cut out that. So I think this is 2 inches, isn't it? Oh, just over. Right, I'll cut that down at 2 1/2. Put my machine back again. Right, am I missing comments? Glenna, you've like doubled up on stuff. Glenna's been very, very busy tonight sharing this stuff. Thank you. Fun fact, one of the Apollo rockets didn't make it because it used metric and imperial at the same time. With all those conversions, mistakes were made. That's interesting. Ah, that is so interesting. Heart takes time. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. That's one. I feel bad cutting off these little bits because I actually quite like some of the way that the leaves go off into a bit of space. Oh no, come back. There we go. Right, I'm going to dive in and get some vellum. And oh no, here's my vellum. Actually, I've got some retired vellum that needs using, so... Thanks, Claire. So I should just stick with metric, I know, in case my card doesn't get off the ground. Oh, how cute. Oh, I love it. Those are so sweet. Oh, sorry. Diving in. There we go. Now, I want to cut an interesting base. I've not done this for quite a while, where you can pop, I'm going to cut into the card base. I'll just grab this fresh freesia and see if it will work with that. And basically you just pop that just on the edge there, and then you end up with a nice decal edge. Should we try it? As I said, it's been a while since I've tried this. So what you do, I might just flip it up so I can see exactly what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing? And then you put your folded edge just before the top. It's a little bit stiffer because, you know, it's 2 layers, but oh, it does mark it a little bit. Just mark it a little bit. Oh dear. Oh, I guess I can always flip it over. All right. What could we do to hide that then? Okay, yeah, if your plates aren't completely straight, that's what happens, that you get all the markings. I just like the idea of the decal edge. That's why I did it. That is cute though. I guess I could just line it. Actually, it kind of makes it look like it's like roughened paper. And you're not going to see the pattern when you stick that down. Oh, okay, I think I've got away with that. I'll just cut a layer to go inside. I'll just line it with a nice bit of that. Okay, that's number 1. Right, for this one, oh, there's a little bit of Highland heather there. I guess I could just cut out a piece of gorgeous grape with that. I've got a bit here. Bring my machine back. My machine's getting a lot of love tonight. Right, I'm going to see if I can find a clean plate. Or a cleaner plate. Look, see, that one has hardly been used. Get less markings that way. If that happens with my papers, I run it through with 2 rubbery plates. The cards may warp a bit, but it's free of lines. Ah, okay. Good tip. Martina's got all the tips at the moment. All the good tips. Oh, that's cute. Hides my sort of not straight boo-boos. Right, let's stick this down then. Oh, a sheet of copy paper, yeah, that works too. So I'm going for similar margins all the way around. So I'm just going to trim off that edge, sorry. Didn't complete that word when I said it. Good morning, Miss Vicky. I'm on a little bit earlier than usual. Right. I love using Tombow glue to glue vellum because it doesn't warp it like other glues. Oh, I've just thought I've got new gemage to use. Just got to give it a bit of love. A bit of love. Come on. You know you want to stick down. Oh, it's because it's got two layers. I was like, why is that flipping up? Flipping vellum. Right, I've got a nice little bit of purple there, so I kind of don't want to hide that. Or I don't want to... I don't think I want that purple going there, so I'll just turn it there. There was me going, yeah, this glue's great, it doesn't warp it. And then it was flipping up, and I was like, what the heck? Yeah, that's because it's 2 pieces. Okay, not too much of a disaster. Just need to clean that off with my glue eraser later. I'm just going to fold that over, because you know what happens when you get glue on your work surface. There we go. Right. Now, where has my circle gone to? Anybody seen it? Escaping? Oh, it's over here. It was trying to escape. I found it. Right, where's my eraser? So I'm just going to cut myself a little liner to go in the middle there. Oh no, that's not right, is it? I think I'm going to have to write the measurements of these on the case or the plastic, because every time I go to use these I will be doing this measuring business just to figure out what I'm meant to be doing. Hi Joanna. Yeah, Shaz's head is held on by sticky tape. And Tombo. That's just so funny. My head is never screwed on. Yeah, my head is attached with glue dots. Right, I'm going to use these new adhesive backed sequins, and yeah, might use some pearls. Oh, look, I've got some of those left over. Oh, I might just use those. Hi Audrey, hi Karen. Oh, this is my favourite bit, the embellishments. Put a couple there. Do I want a nice centre? Oh, look, I've got pearls. Just checking I took the glue off with that one. Okay, then got the little pearls. I need my scissors for this. It does look like a quilt. Yeah, it does. I think all the quilt makers who watch me will be very happy with this die set. Oh, why is that coming off? Oh, that's because I left the glue behind. That's it flicked over there. Okay, so sometimes that does happen where you take off a gem and the glue's left behind. And you think it's stuck down because there's a little residual amount of glue, but it really hasn't. So just double check when you do that. I'm doing over embellishing here, you know, pearls inside sequins, but I just love doing that. It looks so decadent and fun. I think this needs something else. Go for another one. Right, so this one needs a little trim. All right, there you have it. So I know I didn't completely finish the other ones I cut out, but I will leave that for another day because we're already up to 40 minutes. I've made a nice pile of mess here. Maybe I should just like put these all in an envelope and wait for a child that needs entertaining. I should put these in an envelope with a glue stick and a piece of card and just have it to entertain somebody. You know, get them to put it all together. But there we go. I really like these, and it's just a really optional alternative or alternative optional to using your stamped one sheet wonders. And if you can find some DSP that kind of the colours match whatever you've stamped, it's really nice. So I photocopy my dies and stick that to a magnetic sheet and then put my dies on the photocopy on the magnetic sheet. That's clever. I draw an outline around each die so I can fit them back. That's a good idea. Well, with this pack, I'm not going to do that because there's only 2 of them. It's just those 2. That's it. So it's not a cheap set, but I just imagine all sorts of possibilities with this. I'm not even going to say them out loud because then it means I won't be able to do them with you. But yeah, it's cool beans. Yeah, love it. I must admit I'm more keen on this one than this one at the moment, but I think this has got potential. Loads of potential. Because I was just thinking, if I wanted that to be more of a square, I could always glue it down and then get these to just cut out a square, couldn't I? Look, that fits in there. So if I wanted that to be a square design, that does fit. Ooh. Oh, my brain is working overtime. Right, I'm going to stop before I start letting out ideas. My ideas start leaching before they are actual manifested in front of you. Right. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know which one you prefer. Just A and B, I guess. So this one has got the lovely little sort of decal edged. If you emboss the paper before you use the quilt like die, it makes it look like it's been quilted. Yeah. Now, Valerie, I would actually do it a slightly different way. really good idea, but I think I would actually do the sticking down, then emboss it, because when you run embossed card through the machine, it actually flattens it. So sorry, apologies for my inky thumbs. Right, Joanna's ordered these. Good, good, good. Lovely. Hi Lane. Yeah, and so I created my own decal edge card by using the rectangle die and didn't put it through all the way. So there we go. But yeah, I recommend you use nice clean flat plates because it does mark the card a little bit. Hello Karen DeVoe, welcome. I put my quilt cards through embossing folder and it really does show. Great. I like them both. My favourite is the one in your hand, this one. There we go. And that one I just did the decal on the gorgeous grape. So if you, in terms of ratios then, the decal edge rectangles fit perfectly with these. I had a look at the ratio of the scallop contours and it's not quite right. Okay, it's not quite right. So I would use it with the decal. All right. There we go. Right, thank you so much everybody, and I'll catch you guys again soon. Thank you so much for joining me. And as usual, if you want to know anything else, please do email me. Here's all the social stuff, and if you'd like a copy of the new catalogue, do let me know. And if you haven't subscribed before, please do, because I know there's about 30% of you. So 1 in 3 are not subscribed. Could it be you? Could it all change today?